Oh, you hearing me?
I still hearing you, but I still hearing the noise.
So you
See, everybody's hearing this.
can
No, no, it's still going on. You have to go to a flow and find out what's going on because every time you say a word, you're hearing a beep. So you have to investigate that. Hello, talk to me on the telephone 449-309-596 and 97. Hello, yes. Uh-oh. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's see. Try this call. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm trying to make a call on my cell phone
Yeah.
without
No, no.
without
You're okay. You're okay now. You're okay now. Blue on your cell phone.
okay on my cell phone now.
Mm-hmm.
It has $2 on it, so let me man, that thing happened to me already. Ray Benjamin telling me, but what they think you have inside the bag then man, the way the man was too gone and that was coming from the state. The fellow almost practically take out everything that was in the bag and have that there. Like, I said, what? Ray tell me, what you have there now? I said, want to me, sir, now? I said, I don't know the man business, no, the man chew gun in that bag. I done it randomly, I done it purposely, and I don't know why. But that's something they're doing all the time. So what happened to the man there? Magic can't tell because Dominica right about now, anything goes. Understand that Dominican and young men and women in Dominica listening to us, and right now oh my God, they're querying every damn shit that happened in the country. Bye bye.
All right. Thank you very much, 449-309-596. You see why? We, Sorry about that. On the telephone. Hello, talk to me. Yeah.
Good afternoon, Matt.
To you too.
Matt, you might want to ask your flow callers to just talk a little softer, just as an experiment to see if that'll cure that problem.
Okay.
A lot of them are really speaking loud, and I don't know, it may have something to do with it. But Matt, the random search affair, it is difficult to pinpoint it. That's one of the difficulties to pinpoint it as to whether or not it is deliberate. They have it set up in such a way that it's difficult for you to determine whether or not you're just randomly or being targeted. So it's very difficult to decipher it. And of course, these things can be misused. And yes, you can be targeted, but it's difficult for you to know exactly if that is the case, Matt. But having said that, the fact that we're sliding towards China, the fact that Roosevelt Skerrit is not pro-democracy, although he, on one side of his tongue, he may say that he is, but we know that he is not. He is not pro-democracy. He does not like democracy. And if you notice, every time he says he likes a certain country, look into the political system of that country. What you're going to find? You're not going to find democracy. You don't hear him saying he likes America. No, no, no. He might say he likes Singapore. He might say I've heard him say a few things about certain countries that he likes.
Well, you heard him say that he have had good relations or he has good relations with the U.S. though. You've heard that.
I'm not talking about relations, Matt. I'm talking about what he likes and what he does not like.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about, not the relations. He doesn't like the system, as he said it about our system in regard to the type of president that we have. Roosevelt Skerrit, he doesn't like the type of president he has. He would prefer the executive president. You heard him say that, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he likes that system where you have the executive president, not the ceremonial one, because he would like to be an executive president and flex his muscle, because that's what he likes. He's not so democratic where people have him bending over and holding him back. That he likes a system where he can just, it's him or no one. It's his order. So we have that guy, and we know that that is a trait of a narcissist, and we have to get rid of him, man. We just have to get rid of him. And my suggestion, when election comes along, even if it's a snap election, people must understand that this guy is not the type of guy you want as your prime minister. Turn out in numbers and vote him out. That's my suggestion.
All right, caller, thank you very much. Let's listen to this voice note now.
Matt, good afternoon to you and your listeners. Might remember I used to work with Cable and Wireless, so I can give you just a little bit of insight into what's possibly happening here. Just a wee bit. Possibly happening. Sometimes you use a telephone, and because of a fault in the telephone, when you dial the number, the digital ones, you press the numbers, a number or two numbers stick. And because the numbers stick, when the person has completed, dialing, these numbers might remain stuck.
Okay.
And throughout the call, the numbers keep dialing. The ones that are stuck keep dialing. So they need to check to see whether they have any buttons that they have pressed on the number dial that are stuck down. It is kind of strange that it's happening with two separate people here, two separate households. Another thing is, your telephone line is a line that goes from your home all the way to an exchange. Somebody could connect a telephone along that line between your home and the exchange. And if they connect a telephone to that and they press a button, they dial, you will hear it being dialed as well. So it will be like an extension at your home. I'm not saying that is what's happening, but it's pretty strange that it's happening at two separate homes. So just be aware. But check your dials to just make sure that you don't have a number button that's stuck down while you're talking on your telephone.
All right, so Blue and Nurse Dalrymple, check your provider and find out just what is going on. Take your phone in as well, huh? Let's listen to another telephone operator.
Well, surprise, surprise. I heard him saying in the news this morning in Penville that that's why I like America, I like America, something about America.
Somebody's asking, I wonder if Blessing's line is working today because that's happening to two regular callers. I did tell you earlier that I was going to play an interesting message from the Prime Minister of Dominica speaking at a recent function. Let's listen for the next hour. Scary.
But we have to have a more positive attitude to our country. I don't understand how it is that people can spend the time seeking to besmirch the name of their own country. You cannot agree with everything, and I don't agree with everything myself as Prime Minister. But that does not justify us to seek to denigrate and to bring up our country. When Hurricane Maria hit, it did not only hit my house, it hit everybody's house in Dominica. And so we have to pass on a legacy of brotherhood and sisterhood, of friendship, of being able to break bread together to our children. If our children hear us all negative every single day about good things that are happening, what do we expect our children to become tomorrow? And this is why I keep saying, this is why I love America sometimes, because not everything they do I like, but I love America generally. Because when you see an American engaging outside America, they have all the glorious things to say about America. They defend the country. And what does the oath of allegiance mean to us as Dominicans when we say it? That's words. Like how sometimes we say the Lord's Prayer, we just say it because we have to say it. It must mean something to us. And it must be able to be translated in our actions and in our deeds.
PM. Who was the one who said a couple of years ago, throw hot water on them? You remember that, PM? Is that being kind to your neighbor? That's just one example. There are many more. So you see, when you speak, think about what you say before you say what you say. Huh? Was that being kind? I'm sure there are many more examples. You want to hear him again? And I also heard on many comments that you guys are washing your dirty linen while the international community listen. Let's listen again. One more time. One more time.
But we have to have a more positive attitude to our country. I don't understand how it is that people can spend the time seeking to besmirch the name of their own country. You cannot agree with everything, and I don't agree with everything myself as Prime Minister. But that does not justify us to seek to denigrate and to bring up our country. When Hurricane Maria hit, it did not only hit my house, it hit everybody's house in Darwin. And so we have to pass on a legacy of brotherhood and sisterhood, of friendship, of being able to break bread together to our children. If our children hear us all negative every single day about good things that are happening, what do we expect our children to become tomorrow? And this is why I keep saying, this is why I love America sometimes, because not everything they do I like, but I love America generally. Because when you see an American engaging also America, they have all the glorious things about America. They defend the country. And what does the oath of allegiance mean to us as Dominicans when we say it? That's words. Like how sometimes we say the Lord's Prayer, we just say it because we have to say it. It must mean something to us. And it must be able to be translated in our actions and in our deeds.
Matt, as an American, we call it as we see it. It's good, bad, and ugly. Tell your PM to stop telling lies. That's a caller from the United States, I'm sure. On the telephone, hello, talk to me. Yes, we're there. Are you there, caller? Hello? Nobody there? On the telephone, yes? Uh-huh.
Yes, Matt.
Yes.
Matt, the United States of America, in its history, may have three types of reputation: a terrible reputation, a good reputation, and a bad, very, very bad, a little worse than terrible reputation. It doesn't, in its history, they brought slaves from Africa. They killed the North American Indian. This is history. We cannot lie about it. So similarly, when Roosevelt Skerritt told us that he had this, due diligence, which he told us was locked tight. It was like a safe. No one could get through it. Crooks couldn't get through it. Then we find out all kinds of crooks are having our passports. Who is besmudging the country? The opposition for pointing it out. We should keep our mouth shut when we know he runs the country and he caused people to have crooks and criminals to have our passports. He gave diplomatic status to many people who were crooks. It turned out they were crooks. Who is to blame for that? Who is besmudging the country in that case? The answer is Roosevelt Skerritt. So don't come with this kind of crap, Mr. Prime Minister. You besmudge the country, we expose you. And that's why he said, in a democracy, as a prime minister, he said, what did he say? He said something like democracy, something about them. Oh, yeah, we don't need an opposition. You remember he said that, man?
I remember.
How can a prime minister in a democracy say that? We do not need an opposition. Is that besmudging democracy? Is that besmudging a democratic country? How can Roosevelt Skerrit say that we don't need a democracy? That is besmudging. So don't give us your crap, Roosevelt Skerrit. Clean up your backyard. Thank you, Matt.
Let's go back to the telephone. Yes, good afternoon. Are you there?
Good afternoon, Dominica. Good afternoon, St. Joseph. Good afternoon, everybody. Mato, hypocrite. He called an election 2.5 years before the due date, and he know that's going to bring controversy. Look at the election reform. Yeah, what he say? He go when they don't. He have a right not to comment on what they bring into them. He going to pass it no matter what. I hope some of them, when he pass election reform, they will accept it. He's not getting them to be part of it, but he's doing what he wants. So what Skerrit saying there is just matter of pressure on top of him. Matter, let Dominica continue how we have to continue there. We have to continue fighting the war. We have to continue criticizing his government. Because I don't satisfy, I lead a judge, don't satisfy with the election system in Dominica. What Skerrit doing, he's a force against the people. It's not the will of the people. Six constituencies did not participate. They did not have a voice. So the will of the people is not what he governing on. He governing on the will of Skerrit and his friends. God bless Dominica. God bless you, Marco.
God bless you. God bless you too. God bless you. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yeah? Yes?
Yes, Matt.
Yes,
But I can't believe Mr. saying these things he's saying there. You have people on another radio station. You paying them to sit down on a radio station all night like owls. Those that couldn't walk, people should carry them up the step of that radio station to love those people. Two of them die while forcing them up the step. And what they're helping them to go up the step, Matt. And you say about Matt, you sound like good at now. Every time I say Dr. Benjamin must rest. Dr. Benjamin, Matt, who's the psychiatric doctor here, Matt?
Dr. Wallace.
I think Dr. Wallace will have to pay a secret visit to that man because Dr. Benjamin not there, so he may be not getting his tablet sometime. Bye-bye.
All right. Well, I'm not no psychiatrist, so I can't diagnose him. Huh? I hear you saying that the PM was complaining about people's complaints. Look here, sir. In the context of democracy, one has the right to question the government. One has the right to petition the government and also has a right to disagree with the government, along with the right to peaceful assembly. Those are the fundamental rights in your democracy. It is there the people's government of and by the people. We are still a democracy, Mr. Skerrit. So here you go. Let's take another phone call. Are you there? No, nobody there. Let's try this overseas line. Hello, talk to me.
Yes, Matt. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you guys.
Yes, Matt, this man is asking, if we are not kind, how will our children be? Matt, they're not going to become, how they're going to become? They're not going to become anything. They are already mad on the streets of Roseau, and that is because of his unkindness. And he still wants another how many years for him to show the children of Dominica how brutal he can be. So they are already mad. 20 in one village. Count the others in the other villages and in the towns. Matt, he's asking how are they going to become tomorrow? No, they already are. They are mad.
Let me point again. Let me point to two examples there, openly attacking in the last election. One man trying to make a living, yes? Remember that one?
A jelly man. Let's get serious in Dominica. Let's get serious in Dominica. Let's get serious in this country. A man run away, he's a jelly man, he's jelly man. Jelly man. Jelly man what? What jelly man can do for you? What jelly man can do for you in Casinos?
Let's go back to another one there. Subtle violence there by the Prime Minister.
Not because people see me not talking much and so on. Man can't test me, you know.
All right, Dominica, we're here. As I said, PM, there are many examples. Think before you speak. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Matt,
Yes.
terrorists forget when he said, go up to their faces, call them crooks, in church, on the plane, all about. What example he's setting. Not when we're talking about America. God forbid when something happens, any little disaster happen in America, like the COVID-19. Biden not going to choose who's supporting him to give stimulus check. Everybody getting 1, 2, 3, 4 stimulus check. He's carried choosing to distribute nonsense in the middle of the night in brown envelopes. Thank you.
Thank you, too. Matt, in the U.S., no president gives their supporters ham and turkey, brings down plane of loads of supporters, and gives them bribes of voters just before an election. So when Scary does all the above and much more, how does he expect a united country? We just need to continue to expose his ungodly deeds so the world should know or could know what is happening in Dominica. Next phone call, talk to me, yeah?
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up, my partner, Matt?
Yes.
Somebody's missing in action, Matt, and I'm concerned.
Who's this?
Not your regular caller.
Oh, you mean Blessings?
Matt, yes, Matt.
Well, he seem okay based on what I know. Why are you so concerned about Blessings?
Matt, is he on a sabbatical? Is he on suspension?
You should ask him his question. I'll send you the number. So ask him a question and then you'll find out, okay? Thank you very much. 216, talk to me. Why are you so concerned about Blessings? Hello, yes.
No, are you so concerned? I know you're just talking about blessings. They tell you have a phone for me because my phone have a problem. So if I call or you tell me where to go and pick up the phone. That is true, no, man?
Somebody just said, where's Blessing? So immediately you answered, huh?
No, but at first I hear you say, they say maybe Blessings phone have the problem too.
Somebody was asking about your phone because you have not called for the morning, yes.
No, you're listening.
Okay.
You're listening. Matt, can you imagine a prime minister of a country? Scarrett is not just a liar. Scarrett is stupid, wicked, and idiotic. Scarrett thinks he can fool everybody with a smile and 2 potholes in his face. Anthony Wadi Astafans and Roosevelt Scarrett committed a crime against Roosevelt Scarrett and blame it on Lennox Linton. And Matt, you come in and talk about American who be smirching. Matt, the man say, Dominica is not a real country, a prime minister of a country. Matt,
I'm here.
a prime minister of a country telling the world his country is not a real country.
We're too free. That's where
I was heading in. He said, we in the country, we are too free. But he's talking about why he like America. And which program you listening to, no, Matt? But if you hear Americans exposing America for its bloodiness, its warlike and all, look at what's happening in Palestine. Look at thousands of children, students, Matt. They're not protesting.
Mm-hmm.
So Skerrat now think he's so smart, but another thing, he's irrational and impulsive in his lies. So he can't remember the last lie he told. So he'll always forget. He can't control what he say, Skerrit just open his mouth, Matt, and shit starting to fly out, excusing your program and your listeners on your face, my brethren. Scared. But the thing is now, because he have money, he take all our money and he pile it up, he figure, he's invincible, impenetrable, impregnable, and he pass after nothing cannot happen to him. So he don't give a damn what he say, what he do, pour hot water on the opposition. But Scary going to talk about America and how they're so patriotic and how they're not besmirching the country. You guys the biggest besmirch away. All criminals have our passports and talking your foolishness about due diligence. Have a blessed day, sir.
Hello, talk to me. Blessings, careful. Does he also love China as he loves America? Wow, that's an interesting comment. I hope he knows that the Chinese embassy has recorded his statement and he's compensated one of them on Kyrie FM by putting them on the Public Service Commission with absolutely no experience in public and private sector personnel. Can you imagine Mr. Simeon Albert was appointed on the Public Service Commission? Imagine that, huh? Again, I said it this morning, job for the boys. Hello, talk to me, 219, sorry. Hello, wow.
Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Pelkey. How are you?
Good afternoon to you, sir.
Every time I hear that term democracy with Dominica, I have to laugh. And every time I call your radio station, you know my voice. I always tell you guys do not have any kind of democracy in Dominica. If you had democracy in Dominica, when that gentleman's son got into an accident, he would not have left the island the next day. He would have been charged. You see democracy in America right now, the president's son is on trial. That's what you call democracy. Dominica is not a democratic country. The guy is what we used to say in Trinidad, a real mama gaya. He likes to mama guy Dominicans, and Dominicans on a whole love to be mama guy. They love that man so much. If Jesus Christ were to land in Dominica right now, I think some Dominicans would crucify him again for stealing. Thank you, sir.
All right, somebody's making the point that over the weekend, millions of Americans constructed the human chain around the White House in protest against funding Israel. Tell me if that is paranoid, or if that is the paranoid tyrant, or if he would allow that in Dominica. 4493095. That's a democracy. Hello, talk to me. Of course, we should have opposing views, like we see in America. We're not allowed our views here in Dominica, huh? Imagine a chain of persons around the financial center where the Prime Minister is protesting. If it is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people, man, so they have a damn right to complain. It is a democracy. On the telephone, 221. Hello, yes.
But tell Starboy stupidity. We will complain when we see things to complain about. And right now, Dominica has a lot to complain about. When NEP workers cannot get their money, they have to be breaking up credit union. They should know we have to go and land their frustration. Go up King Kennedy Avenue. Go up Mondaniel to land on your frustration. Not the credit union. The credit union give the money, not in the credit union. They can't give all the money. Go where they have to go. And stop taking away the credit union, not them people there. The man that have all you there wearing shoes he buy for $6,000 in America. That shoes are even finishing because he's not working. They have expensive shirts flooding around the place. When you look at them flipping by your pushing, or you have to be begging people and he's telling people about the like what happened. See what trending Americans, cursing Americans in what he wants to do because he has a campaign going on. So democracy is at work in America, but look at Dominica. We cannot do that. On 2017, Mr. Linton and them still paying money for that. Thanks to folks and Mr. Linton. A meeting there with Mr. Linton and them are not even there. And are you calling them for treason? That could happen in America.
Take it easy, Blue. Now I'm seeing there on something that's circulating. Somebody removed the Prime Minister's picture there, and he's wearing a shoe. I can't tell you whether it's real or fake, but it says Baluti, meaning that shoes may cost about $3,200. And this is what Dominica, the Prime Minister, is wearing. Again, it might not be that quality, but that's what is being circulated there. A shoe for $3,200. Mr. PM, maybe you are the one to clear that, but that's what is being circulated. Given what you're wearing at this time, a shoe that's worth that. And of course, our people or NEP people are complaining that they're not getting paid. Today is the 10th of June. Why? The question is, why are we doing it to our people? Huh? Can you imagine? Is it US dollars? I don't know. Again, he's the one to explain. Maybe it might be just a gift. I don't know. But based on what I'm seeing there, it's showing a cost of $3,200. Maybe that's not the real thing. I don't know. I'm just speculating, huh? But if that is true, that would be absurd, huh? Again, if it's true. 224, hello, talk to me.
Mark.
Yes, Marlene, how are you?
Give me a little break. You hear me clear?
I hearing you clear, but Marlene, when you're done, come and check me about 3 o'clock, eh?
Matt, let me tell you.
I'm telling you, when you're done, come and check me. When you're done with the phone, come and check me, okay?
I hear you.
All right,
Matt,
good.
let me tell you. You hear me?
I'm hearing you. Go ahead, Marlene.
Okay. I guess Blue and Nesdaran problem with their telephone.
Yes.
I call it on my phone, so I wanted, don't cut me out as yet, I wanted to test my phone. But with me is one line.
Okay.
You understand? So you hear me clear. I have one in my room, one in my
But Marlene, just you just spoke about it, and now I'm hearing a problem on your phone now. Call me back. Okay, call me back. Well, come check me. Come check me out. And it's our business, so come check me before 3 o'clock, okay? So check your phone. 226, hello, talk to me, yes? Are you there? Yes? Hello there. You're not listening. Call me back. Thank you. Call me back.
Matt. I'm listening, man. You know, this is how bad of a person Skerrit is, right? By making such statement, when this man has been the most divisive person in the history of Dominica. Right? So actually he might be the worst Dominican ever. I mean, and this man is talking about the children and everything else and what this man has allowed to happen to the country of Dominica. And this man is talking like this. What a hypocrite, man. But what baffles me even more is that Dominicans are still there. You know, somebody just sent me a picture of, I mean, I can't really tell, but they said he's wearing $3,200 shoes, $800 shirt, and NEP workers did not get paid. You know what I mean? There's no work. There's no employment. People live in Dominica in droves to go seek employment in Kitts and Antigua. And this is what this man has to say. But I blame the Dominicans at this point. You know, how much more are you going to take?
On the telephone. Hello, yes?
Good afternoon. That's me. That's your caller again.
Yes, I.
Matt, I depend some clipping of TM Scary. Matt, you see, the thing with Roosevelt Scary, he could take blows. He could say so many things about him. But once he said one thing, you all keep on replaying what he said.
Anyway, did he say it or did he not say it? Did he say it or did he not say it?
But he said it because you playing it.
So why are you complaining that I'm playing it? And when he said it, not me that say it. You know, he said it.
No, but what I'm saying, okay, Matt. Okay, what I'm saying, they're calling all of criminality. Look one just call and say so many things about him, how he's stupid, how he this. So because he said, what is that jelly man? Who is jelly man or jelly man? You all keep on playing. Something that happened a year ago, almost 2 years ago.
Do you think as a prime minister, he should stoop down to everybody's level or the government's level and speak that kind of language, my brother? Do you think?
I understand you.
So if you understand it, so why are you complaining, my brother? Let's move on to the next phone call. 228. Talk to me, yes?
Matt called me on my cell.
So
I know I'm going on, baby. I'm a hallelujah person. You understand? Call me on my cell and talk to me. I could check you tomorrow, you know.
I can come and check. I'll check you at home. Just stay
check
there.
Me by my home.
Okay.
Check me.
I'll do that. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yes? 449-3095-9697-229. Hello. On the telephone, yeah?
Can you remember in 2012? Around that time there.
Yes.
Starboy stupidity was in Japan, measuring expensive suit on him, man.
I think that was in expensive. I think it was 2004, 2003, 2004.
After that, man, around 2010 or so, 12 around there, so man. The man in Japan going by the most expensive designer, man that making clothes for the queen. That's why the man went to the suit store him. The picture was clear so that we could all see. So people are going to talk about that, a country that have people relying on you to eat and drink. You created a red clinic so they could come and sit down with their plate in front of you. Master, first time that happened in Dominica history. You don't want us to talk about that? Man, the man in that St. Thomas or wherever he is there. It's so nice if you are here in Dominica. Come and spend 5 years with us in Dominica. Now, when you correct them people to vote on the other side, you get in maybe your stipend for that. Maybe, you get in your stipend for recruiting your voters. Come down, spend 5 years. So make them send them barrel for you, you know. Come and sit down and face the guy, wicked.
All right. It's 2:31 in the afternoon. Let's listen to this voice note.
Peltier, when I listen to Roosevelt Skerritt and his utter rubbish, I just have to laugh, you know, because I have been saying that for years, Matthias Peltier. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, all these guys pointed out the wrongs of the American government, the wrongs of the American governing system. Was that denigrating America, the country? No, it was not. What they were doing was speaking up about the ills of their government, hoping that it would bring about a change. And it did, especially for Black Americans. So when Roosevelt Skerritt keep talking this nonsense about when people pointing out the wrong that his government is doing, that they're denigrating the country, is absolute rubbish, is absolute bullshit. And he need to stop that nonsense.
All right, so all the people are talking now. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yes? Yeah?
Matt, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
You know, I often wonder, Dominicans, well, I don't want to say all Dominicans, but many Dominicans sit at their home and they listen to the program, okay, hearing everything that all the negatives that are being said about the Prime Minister, or the truth rather, the truth. Because they are so true that up to now he is yet to take one person to task, or even Q95 to task, for speaking and saying the untruth, Matt Peltier. Up to now. And I have not asked myself, Matt Peltier, The Labour Party, remember that house of Winsky Mat in Roseau?
Yeah.
Okay? This is the Labour Party headquarters. To buy that portion of land, Matt Peltier, there was a building on it which was really depreciated to a reasonable extent, but it had a value. The Labour Party bought that property, Matt Peltier. They demolished the building that was on it and built a new headquarters. Okay? We are yet to be told, because questions were posed to the Prime Minister. How was that money raised to buy that portion of land in Roseau and to build the Labour Party headquarters? Up to now. Up to now, Matt Peltier. And he keeps docking and docking and docking. Now we are hearing about a new building in Roseau. Even more portion of land of Vina Magdagol, where a big building is erected. We are hearing that is the property of the Prime Minister. I don't know the facts of it. That is being tested so many times, and up to now he is yet to come on the radio and clear, if it is untrue, to clear it. Up to now. So see pani sutiwe, the pani vole. And there are so many questions that this Prime Minister has to answer to this nation at Peltier. Even Dominicans living overseas. And he's yet to do that. What is he holding back? What is going to take to force and get the Prime Minister to come to the nation and speak the gospel truth? Something has to be done. We have to do something. And the private sector is one of the main organizations in Dominica who can in fact bring the Prime Minister to his knees and say, I am sorry. But they themselves, they are as quiet. It's like they moo, like we not hearing anything and just accepting everything that the Prime Minister says, Matt Peltier. Thank you.
I'm hearing that consulate are not being paid. The country is rough, man. No money for the 65 years and over at this time. The elderly are complaining that no monies are in just yet. Maybe that might change. Some NEP workers are not paid just yet. I saw a lady outside the one facility really acting up because she has not received, or she had not received. I think that will have changed. Everybody seemed broke there.
The teachers broke, my auntie broke, the nurses broke, the police broke, the doctors broke.
Public Works Corporation. 3 fortnights. It's rough. Public Works are under some pressure here.
Come. Bring the box, boy. People broke down here in the one man wealth. An old man say, my memory, you cap myself. When you broke, you can't even pay attention.
Somebody's saying, man, he would say the shoes were a gift. We want the Prime Minister to walk toeless. Remember the sick, twisted psychology.
Businessman brooks.
Say, said then, we want him to live in a banana shed,
Moon brooks. But I know one man. Hero brooks.
2:36. Hello, yes. I hear
Matt, can you play Checo Chief for me, please? Because I can remember when that song came out. Lady asked me, she told me she thought they were talking about extracting teeth. I tell her no. Look is that, and I explain what it is to her. Play the teeth for me, please.
Again, but you can't make a statement like that without having the facts, right? So be careful, Lucille. Be careful. It's just a calypso, huh?
Although some in society have plenty.
Matt, this gentleman is calling in to defend Roosevelt and saying that because he says something once, you'll keep replaying it, and it's something from 2 years ago, and replaying it. Roosevelt has been in the position as prime minister illegally. He's been a member of parliament illegally from the time he got into active politics, because if he was the holder of a French passport at the time that he became Pal Rep for Viekaz, he did so illegally from the very start. Okay? And from the very start right through, it has gotten worse in terms of the way in which he addresses Dominicans. Even labor rights. Recently, he was shouting about, how some of these labor rights just have so much to say and this and that and so on and so on. Yo, how do you judge someone's character? You judge their character based on a number of things, including what comes from their mouth. Because what comes from their mouth comes from their heart. It tells you what kind of person they are. So if over the years he has not learned and he has just gotten worse in his utterances in relation to Dominicans who have supposedly put him there, supposedly supported him, and yet you talk to them like they are trash, what does that say about your character? What does that say about who you are and what you're like? What does that say about whether or not have ever become leader, whether or not you should be leader now, whether or not you should remain the leader? The best way to judge whether or not you deserve to be there is your utterances. When you tell people, tell them to get off Skerritt's step, or you'll throw hot water on them. What kind of individual are you? My goodness, you're just defending this kind of ignorance, this kind of, I don't want to say stupidity, but this is indefensible behavior as a prime minister, as a representative, as a parliamentary representative for anybody, anywhere in the world. If you put it, if you're testing the standard of the individual, this is unacceptable. But you guys keep calling in and defending and defending and defending, while the man gets richer and richer and the people get poorer and poorer. When will you all stop? My goodness.
Come. Bring the box, boy.
Police again reminded me there's no money there for the 65 years and over.
Old man say my memory you cap myself. When you broke, you can't even pay attention. Far less for you to even build a mansion. To be broke, I tell you it's not highway. Oh Lord, fix the brokenness in the country. The country brokes, everybody brokes. Businessmen brokes, hospital brokes, cathedral brokes.
Somebody's asking me, Matt, you must stop it. You don't know his brand name alone these people are wearing? Why you think Melissa Skerritt's nickname is Gucci Mel? Those people only wear the most expensive products that they can find or that they can afford.
Come. Bring him up, boy.
All I'm telling you that I don't know. I have to find out, and maybe he will clarify. Hello, talk to me. Yes, good morning. Good afternoon.
Matt, let me tell you, I'm clear myself. Matt, I didn't call no name. Check on name I call and I tell you play the thief for me.
But you did explain after what you explained to the person, right?
Huh?
You explained what you meant after that, right?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Play the thief for me, I tell you.
All right, thank you. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. 242, yes? Are
yes,
you there?
Yes, my brother, I will there. But let me tell you something, my brother.
Tell me. Tell me, go ahead, caller. I don't know what happened to your phone. You must put more credit on the phone, okay? 242, talk to me. Something seems to be happening here. I don't know what's going on. The telephone lines are not working at this time. All right, so let's see. Let's see.
Brooks, this boy. Brooks means you don't have no money. Although some means
Good afternoon, Matt. Matt, you know, all you prime minister is let me do, and all you cannot do, you know that already. So he entitled to call people and tell them to throw hot water. He entitled to say whatever he wants about Lennox. He entitled to say whatever he wants, but when his other people are doing it, they denigrate him and they putting Dominica down. So all you know that, just accept it. Is let me do, and I will think of if all you can do. And most of the time, nobody else can do it but Skerrit. And it's obvious he love America. Why his two children were born in at least two of his kids were born in America? Because he love America. So he didn't lie. All you know who all you have, you know. Let me do, and all you cannot do. That's what it is. Look at his record on the platforms. So hey, this one is just a waste of time. Bye, Matt.
Far less for you to even build a mansion. To be broke, I tell you it's not highway. Oh Lord, fix the brokenness in the country. The country brokes, everybody brokes. Businessman brokes, hospital brokes.
Somebody says, man, Mr. Prime Minister will profess his love when he wants to manipulate and use people. The people put him in that position to use until they're called to be sacrificial to save him. Look what happened to Lauren Bannis. The guy displayed predatory behavior, and I do not think people like Matthew Walters would trust Skerrit at his home. All the folks he has near him
Might just be one of them. Mind me, I never tell you why, bro. Maybe I was just simply making a joke. But this is serious. Brokenness is dangerous.
Let me go back to that statement there. All the folks he has near him are there to uphold his abuse of state until they are no longer useful. I call this political molestation.
Moon Brooks. But I know one man. I know one man.
Also, you're now watching the shoe and the shirt on Facebook? All right.
Hero Brooks. Everybody knows Hero Brooks. Come. Bring the bobs, boy.
I said it is said that
Fix it, boy.
it's a cost of 3,200. Is it at EC or US dollars? I don't know. Hello, talk to me. I can't say that I know
I'm
that.
talking to you. Matt, I always fully know this, there are problems. Okay?
But your phone just cut off.
Well, I don't know what happening. It's doing what it wants, but I get it. Matt, the Prime Minister, is listening to me. Because I tell him to come. But it's all scary, it's so technical. He's come and say, girls gone wild. But he didn't say what type, and the age, but they gone wild. Now he's talking about the children, because he realized now so much fuel that the children is going wild. So he's using it now but you technically when explaining things. But Mr. Skerrit, hear that now. Mr. Skerrit, the age they have for children is 13 years, not just. Matt, if you have anything with a child and you have 13 years, the child has 13 years.
13 years is 16 years, not 13 years. 16 years. 16 years.
16 years.
Yes,
The
not
child
13.
is- Whoever is going to go to jail, not just, but the child is still outside. Matt, why do you have to wait for 65 years for you to go to Social Security to get the money? They need to review that and bring it back to the 50 or whatever, because you can't take it out from one age, bring it down to 16, and the elderly have to wait for when they're 65 to get their money. And when you say 65, is when they're 70 they're receiving the money, Matt. Mr. Skerrit, stop do this kind of things, please. And come to Matt. Meet the people. Come on queue. Break the record. Let everybody realize that you want to bring people together. But when you say sending them kind of scattershot, you're just dividing the country more and more and more, and you put in us poorer and poorer. And I myself, Matt, I have to go by what's the name for the little songs. I have to go and put my name on a coffin because anything will happen at this present moment. And not in closing, I understand up look their side, some foreigner decent here. So you must do your little research on that too.
We'll find out. We'll find out. Somebody's confirming to me the shoes and the picture is it's US dollars, not EC. Was it 34?
Don't have no money, although some in society have plenty.
Wow.
Your friends are not plenty, and your belly boy that always empty. To be broke, I tell you, it's not highway. Oh Lord, fix the brokenness in the country.
I think 3,200, 3,200 US, 3,200 US.
The teacher brooks, my auntie brooks,
PM, you're being observed there from a distance.
brooks, the doctor brooks, but I know one man.
What is the people's right to question and pose?
Hero brooks, and hero brooks.
249, hello, talk to me, yes?
Matt, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, sir. How are you?
I'm good. Matt, I've been calling your program forever and ever, and I've been telling you that Kerry is an idiot, Matt. You agree with me now that he has proven himself more.
I don't want to refer to him as a I don't want to refer to the Prime Minister as an idiot. I don't support that statement. But it's your saying, not mine.
Did you listen to his exact words that you played?
Of course, I listen to every word.
Matt, so what conclusion can you come to right now based on what you heard? Huh? What conclusion can you come to based on his exact words?
I would use a different word, not idiot.
Well, okay, help me. Let me use that. Tell me so I can maybe use that word when I have
Unfortunate.
What's that?
I said unfortunate.
Okay.
All right.
Take care, man.
Thank you very much, 449. I would say it's an unfortunate statement. I wouldn't call him idiot. Don't go down to the gutter like you hear many people going down, my brother.
But this is serious.
I would say it's an unfortunate statement. Okay, you asked me for another one. I gave you one. Hello, I hope you agree. Are you there, caller?
I am there, Matt. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, sir. How are you there?
Matt, 2,300 US is about 9,000, close to 9,000.
Yes,
That can pay almost all the NEP workers in Dominica for a week.
That is true.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And those are the very same people who are idolizing Skerrit. Right? So let us not drink bush tea for their fever. Secondly, I don't know if he had a Saul on the way to Damascus moment. All of a sudden, he wants Dominicans to be nice. After the hurricane, I don't want to believe that people in the village were so mean. They had to have gotten some instructions, Matt. Because there's no way that you could go next to your neighbor house after give issue and stuff, and because the neighbor is not supporting Labour Party, you did not give the labor to the person. And at the end of the night, if you fall sick, it's the neighbor who has to come and help you. So it could not have been people acting on their own. It had to be instructions. And finally, I went to the dictionary and I was looking for the word narcissist. I didn't see a meaning. I saw a picture. I saw Skerrit's picture there. All right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
All right, caller, thank you very much. 251 is the afternoon time on the radio. Hello, talk to me, yeah? Yes?
Good afternoon, good afternoon. The more I listen, the more I understand why the country is in the state that it's in.
Okay.
Mr. Peltier, I'm going to give you straight like an arrow, my brother.
Give it to me.
There are some people with very low self-esteem and not so much brains, think material things make them look smart. I ain't calling no name. I heard people discuss them things already.
All right.
There is a guy that everybody talk about the expensive shoes and all them things. Somewhere I read an article some time back. He had some designer making some ridiculous amount of money for a suit for him to wear on the backs of poor people. And then when you play the speech that the man come up with trying to be unified and all these things, now when what you play, you have some moron calling you and telling you why you play the Prime Minister's speech. He is the Prime Minister. What he says matters to the people. The people have every right, like you are doing now, to play on the radio and let the citizens hear what the man is saying. Good or bad, that's who he is, that's what he's saying. He's the leader, and the nation have the right to hear it. Now, I've heard everybody call you in all this discussion that they have a place to say something. Well, we're blessing that. We're blessing that. If blessing call, they criticize him. He don't call, it's missing. What is the insanity of some of our people, the stupidity and backwardness of our people, because we all have a part to play in whatever takes place. If you're not fighting to liberate the country, you are blamed for when the country goes down. Now, if you have to go, like the gentleman called you when you first started your show, he called and he was on the radio, and I believe the man. He got stopped. Yes, they do have checks, but usually when you go through a check, if they have a reason. No check is random. Don't believe that. No check is random. When you go into the airport, if you look suspicious, they will pull you aside and check you. If there's something in your name that look like somebody they're looking for, you have a certain look, they gonna check you. It's not a random. They have a reason why. They don't just do it like that. And for the people who having a problem getting through when they call, I wouldn't say whether it is or not, but I'm gonna drop a piece on you. I listened to a program, right, that where there is a piece of software that is invented by the Israeli government, sell to governments around the world that spy on the citizenry. And in Mexico, it is the spyware that they use and end up killing a lot of reporters. In Colombia, they did the same thing. In Ecuador, they did the same thing. The government spying on the people. And that software is called Pegasus. Anybody listening, just Google Pegasus software. It's a thing where the government of the world, different parts of the world, get it from the Israeli government. They sell it to government. And now it may fall in hands of people who are good or bad. It doesn't matter. All they care, they're selling the software, and wherever it ends up, the people pay the price. A lot of dead reporters there died because of that same piece of software. So any suspicious idea that people have about the governance or what the government is doing, they can't be wrong. Maybe they can't prove it, but there are reasons to believe it when you're dealing with government like the one you're talking about today.
Well, we'll again, we'll have to find out just what is going on. Somebody's saying, Matt, can someone tell me why I have to pay 173 EC dollars for a package I paid $9 US for? I only paid $9 US, and I'm paying at the customs 173 EC dollars. Well, you have to talk to your custom official or the minister responsible there. Why am I paying so much when I only paid $9 US dollars? Oh boy, so many phone calls, so little time.
Yes, Dominican's not easy. The man have a right to wear his Balenciaga and Fendi and whatever it is, Bertelli or Bicelli, whatever. The man have a right to wear it. He have the money. As you can see, people have money as well, those kind of things. Actually, people that don't even have money just wear it, fellas. You never know. The man probably make a big sacrifice. His wife probably make a big sacrifice, save up all her savings with the increase she get and buy it for him. So there's nothing wrong with the man wearing his designer. The man, if you know, you never know. It could be a gift. He know a lot of people all over the world. Maybe it was a gift from one of his counterparts. So I don't have a problem with the man wearing his Fendi and his whatever else. He can wear whatever he want. He can wear the most expensive brand he want. Guess what? You can take a pig and put pearls on it. It will still be a pig. So whether or not he wear the most expensive shoe, he's still I wouldn't say the kindest person ever. But you know, that shouldn't worry Dominicans. Dominicans are wanted like that. They know they don't. Dominica, the NEP and the PME, whatever they calling him, and the old people and whatever that praising him. They know they're not gonna get paid. But guess what? Let the election come. He gonna send brown paper bags according to what somebody say. And guess what? They're gonna put him right back there. They're gonna be blowing their trumpet and saying, I love my PM. You didn't see one the last election crying. So hey, let the man wear his brand. Scary door of them there, wear all your brand. Buy all the brands anyway. If I were you, I'd put a bunch of gold chains all around my neck and on my hands. Just to make them talk. Buy gold shoes. Make sure your shoe will be pure gold. The way of them is that they will never take you out. I agree with him. Leave Gucci Mane alone. Let her wear all her Gucci. Will it make a difference in their life? No, it wouldn't. Their character is still dirty. And their name will still go down in the book as the most, allegedly, the most, you know what? I wouldn't say. But anyways, leave the people alone. Let them wear their Gucci, their Fucci, their Fendi, their Mendy's, all the kind of things they want to wear. Let them wear it. Mind all your business. Go and see where all you can get all your money. Leave the people alone. Bye, man.
Something is drastically wrong with that picture. Dominicans are crying how things are bad in the country. No, look at their faces. What a mess. I'm just shaking my head. We like it, so it's sweet. Don't complain. A $3,200 US shoe. Is that right? A shoes for the Prime Minister of a little Dominica? Boy, that's a far stretch. Somebody's asking me to write another article about salary and lifestyle. Maybe I may be tempted to. Huh? Does his salary match his lifestyle, or is just a way of living? All right, Dominica, we're here. We're about to wrap up the program on Talk on the Block. Hello, yes, talk to me. Yes, I'm here.
What kind of teacher you are? After you teach your students, when they learn from you, then you want to tell them that's not what you should say? It is better to be thought of as a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubts. When you open your mouth, Matt, and there is no doubt, am I not entitled to conclude that you're a jackass? Not you, Matt. You know in what context I'm saying. So when we refer to the man as a damn idiot, a damn fool, he's a narcissistic lunatic. It's based on when he opens his mouth. There is no doubt.
Oh, well, my comment to you, blessings of all those, when people, as I said, just don't go down in the gutter like them, okay? Just raise your standards, all right? You heard the last president there, I think it was Barack Obama. Don't go down in the gutter. Just rise above that, huh? Thank you very much. Don't refer to people what you would not like them to refer to you as, huh? I'm gonna wrap up this one at this time. You know, this one, they're from The Hunter. They're sucking up the country dry.
They suck up the country, the blood of the country.
2005, he did that one.
Greedy black man.
I wonder if Mr. Hunter will write a calypso like that these days, huh?
Hey, how do you look at Anybody with some?
See, blessings, there are always diplomatic ways of doing things, huh?
Look it. Hey, let me go. Get something left. Get something right. Anything inside. I always understood that my country was doing good. Whoa. Parasite and leeches sucked up my country juices. Well, they sucked it very well. For their personal gain, you listen say over again. IMF never had to come down here to advise us on how we should take care.
Somebody's saying Matt Hunter can never write a song like that these days. Not the Hunter.
They suck up the country, they suck up the country, drive.
When they go low, we go high, right?
They suck up the country.
Thank you, Mr. Benjamin.
Country, drive. Oh, mama, why? Politicians sucking, every black man with no ambition sucking it. Like a criminal sucking up civil servants, local merchants, look like who wants sucking it. Like a criminal sucking it, try. They're giving away accuracy for speed, all because of our creed. But in we know to spike we face, now it's waste man have to breathe.
Yeah, I think it was Michelle Obama who said it. When you go low, we go high. So that's what I want to tell blessings on my caller there in St. Thomas, huh? Don't have to go down to the gutter now. When they go low, just go high.
Boom! Watch it.
Good afternoon to you, Inspector Hunter.
I need some holy water and a big piece of bomb.
They sucking up the country.
We're coming through. Hey, let me go. It's sucking left. It's sucking right. Anything inside. The last which I could tell, local music was selling well. But the local music shops pirating wouldn't stop. Well, they pirating me well. To record we go through load while they sit down, relax and burn. Like some people just don't have a heart. Why they trying to tear musicians apart? And they're waiting everywhere like we collecting cash from the air. Huh? They suck up with country, drive, Lord.
Simply make an inquiry. You can do it all at our Flow Store on Wheels. Now that's what you call full service on wheels. So when you see our Flow Store on Wheels in your community or on your street, don't be shy. Stop by and let our professional team serve you. The new Flow Store on Wheels, convenience and reliability at your doorstep. Coming soon to a location near you.
You an easy way to pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
2 minutes and you're on your way.
Flow is keeping you connected.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pocket every month. Plus, now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
When you share $50,000 in cash and prizes up for grabs, $1,000 in cash every single week. Home surround sound system, groceries, small appliances, smartphones, Bluetooth speakers, carnival tickets, and more. Wait, there is more. You could also be the grand prize winner of a 10,000 Visa cash card. Swipe all you like. All you have to do is top up $10 or more. Sign up for any new service from Flow, pay your bills in full, or switch to Flow, and you too can win more.
Get more. How we live? Hybrid life, living on the hybrid life. What you feeling? Living on the hybrid life. It's about time we now watch phone bill. That's what the contract is a sure thing. How with the new floor plan name? If you don't know about it, then they better slide in. How we live? Hybrid life, living on the hybrid life. What you feeling? Hybrid life, living on the hybrid life. Jump in on the hybrid life, living on the hybrid life. What you feeling? Hybrid life, living on the hybrid life.
With Flow's new hybrid plan, postpaid and prepaid come together as one, with no overages, no contract, no deposit, and no catch.
Hybrid!
Bundle up now and get 30 gigabytes of data and unlimited phone calls for only $55 per month, plus a discounted smartphone.
You see the new phone plan that Flow made? You could turn postpaid to prepaid.
Hurricane season can be unpredictable, but your business doesn't have to be. In the face of adversity, you need a partner that goes above and beyond. Choose the path of resilience and certainty with CNW Business. Through disaster recovery as a strategy solution, CNW Business will safeguard your critical data, maintain seamless communication channels, and help you bounce back faster than ever before. Visit our website, cwcbusiness.com/myopenbusiness to learn more. Remember, a safe business is an open business.
Roseau, you are now fiber ready. Enjoy